Hi guys, so this is a little bit of a different video today. This one was actually recommended by a lot of you guys, and like I've previously said before, like this channel is as much my channel as it is yours. So if you haven't guessed from the title or anything, this is a cash condensing video. I've done it slightly different because I didn't really have a chance to go through all my envelopes and show you exactly what I was doing, because it got quite late and stuff. So I'm gonna insert a clip in a bit just of me showing what cash I was essentially taking to the bank, because I was taking it the day after I filmed this. There wasn't really any time for me to film anything further. Also, just a warning, everyone is in the house and is really loud, so apologies if you hear the boys or anyone. Also, it's really windy here, so if you hear that, apologies. I literally never get a moment to myself, which is when I prefer to film, because obviously there's not noise, but this was the only time I'll be able to film anything at all. So we're making do. But yeah, basically I will pop a clip here just showing you my cash that I was taking to the bank to cash up, and what it looked like. So as you can see, super professional way I did it. I literally just went through my envelopes and wrote down what cash I was taking out of each. Obviously I'm going to change them all into 50s because it's the easiest way for me to do it. You'll notice for some, actually you might not notice in this video, but for some I haven't condensed them, just because for some I just think it'll work better if I have like smaller denominations, just for the reality of being out and about and taking out 50. It might just, sometimes it's a lot more awkward. I know in like Smides they always double check and call someone like a supervisor or someone to check £50 notes, so I just felt for the other notes and the envelopes I had that not all of them necessarily needed to be condensed, so I only did condense 4 of my envelopes. So driving lessons, car, emergency and adventure. And I went and I got my cash, and I also deposited my £1,000 in there as well from my £20 cash stuffing challenge. So that's all done now as well. But yeah, let's just pop this in the relevant envelopes basically. Okay, so driving lessons I took out 50, so let's pop that back in. Let's probably move this so you can see, right? Okay, so we're just grabbing the 50 and we're popping that in there. So now in driving we have 51, 52, 55. So 255. I am still on the hunt for a driving instructor. Annoyingly, the one that I have and was recommended for like my area and stuff, he keeps reading my WhatsApp messages and not replying. I mean, he started off replying and then he stopped, and I gave him a bit of time because I was like, you know what, he's probably really busy, and obviously I see him on Facebook keep posting people passing, and that's great. So I gave him a quick nudge the other day and was like, hey, are you free for some lessons? And he's just read it and not replied. So I have no idea what I'm going to do. Probably have to look into other people, but it makes me a bit anxious if I don't know them from a good review, if that makes sense. Next up is car, and car actually had 120, so we took 100 to the bank, so that's 50, 100. So now it's got 50, 100, 120. Jeez, that wind. Emergency, I took 100 out of here, so that needs to get the 100 back. There we go. So we've got our £500, which is currently in my Monzo account, in the savings pot where it gains a bit of interest. So we got 51, 50, 70, 90. So we got 190 there, so 690 altogether. Next up was Adventures. Adventures I actually took a lot out of. Adventures is more for like traveling. So I was debating, a friend wants me to go and visit them in Brighton, and never been, so it'd be great, but the train tickets there for me are like 70 quid, which is ridiculous. And going there's fine, but coming back there's not very much time between like getting my trains, and I'm quite an anxious person when I travel and stuff. I'd rather wait like 45 minutes, an hour in between trains than have to sprint and miss something. Sorry guys, I went off on a tangent, but yeah, basically this is what this is for, like any adventures or anything. And I took out 150, and I'm just gonna grab the 50s there. So now in adventure we got 51, 50, 70, 80, so 180 in there. Just cook up nicely, and that was all I did, mainly because obviously I also have, which do I did have, this is gonna annoy me, I did have the same amount in recharge, but I actually took about £80 out of here when I went to my friend's house last week, and I used some of it, so I thought, yeah, absolutely pointless me trying to get 50s out of that. So yes, that is everything. A really short video, but I know a lot of you wanted me to see me condense some things down. Like I said, not the traditional condensing videos I see, because I didn't have time to film anything for you. But I hope that was somewhat entertaining, and I hope everyone has had a great bank holiday. Give me a thumbs up if you are dreading going back to work tomorrow, because I know I definitely am. I'm doing a dreaded 12:30 tomorrow, which I could do without, but whatever. So yeah, if you're not following Instagram, I will leave it down below. As always, if you have any comments or any questions, also leave them down below or hit me up on Instagram. And until I see you next time, guys, have a lovely week. Bye.